is filthy beyond belief. Beyond belief. From 2 feet above ground to about 4 feet. Yeah, filthy. I watched the tiles on the floor have more cracks, deeper gouges. The door trim is cut. It's like this water would run into it, underneath it, and damage the wood underneath the tiles. The tiles are all moving. They're not moving. They've all been cut. These tiles used to be touching. No separation, like that one. Right there. Throughout the entire apartment. They're like this. Tiles don't move like tectonic plates. I mean, this is not, you know, 7 plates of the earth and they all are moving and shifting because of the hot molten lava underneath. This is done to damage Dewey property, to damage Skid Row Housing Trust property, to point a vandalism or a non-caring attitude on the part of the tenants, such as myself. These are cut, spliced, so that water runs between the tiles, soaks the tiles, saturates them so they break easily, so they crack, so that the water is underneath them, so that the floorboards are rotting. And the rotting causes spaces where the roaches go and the ants go, and it's just a disgusting, boring pot of God knows what, a cesspool. This is not the main area. Walking through the changing areas is the front door. Sorry about the barricade, but after you've been raped a couple times, simply having your door locked with a deadbolt doesn't stop these people if they want to drug you, rape you, pimp you out while you're drugged out. Do that, wake up 3, 4 days later. Not knowing what on earth happened to 4 days. I'll get into that later. Their tile. See how large this is? Here's my shoe. Look at that. Each one of these tiles has a corner that's broken. They've gotten to the point now where each and every single tile has a crack, which they crack more, which they break more every time they come. There might be a nail mark in the wall, or a picture hook or whatever. That's gone. The gouges start to get deeper, deeper, deeper. The plumbing starts changing. The formica starts lifting up off the counter. Bags burst into fire in the oven. The ceiling never stops dripping, or it never stops dripping Friday at 5:01 when management goes home, and it stops dripping at Sunday night around 8 p.m. Doesn't mean that the counter won't overflow or the sink won't overflow, and this won't be flooded night after night after night. Walking here in the kitchen is like walking on a sponge. You're not on solid tiles anymore. You are actually floating on saturated floorboards and tiles that can't hold another ounce of water. Refrigerators that turn off when you're gone and turn on an hour before you come back, and that's easily done by any kind of lifeline phone or EBT card calling to find out exactly where the person is, how long it takes them to get home. to have frostbitten frozen food that's freshly placed in there 2 days prior, 4 days prior, is really impossible because it's a damn good refrigerator. Except when they replace doors, break off door handles, put gouges in. I mean, it's just non-stop for these people. Non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. Holes in the ceiling. That's the size of a softball. Where roaches fall through and go onto the table. Where roaches fall through the kitchen light, the main room light, where the fixture, where there is no fixture, onto whatever's there. To windows that have no glass, no window panes, no screens. 2 broken windows. 2 broken windows. And the bathroom has 1. This is the life. One of the GangStalkers just said Jesus. What does that mean, Jesus? Jesus, I'm doing the video. Jesus, that there are no windows. Jesus, that he's talking about what we're doing. What does Jesus mean? Who is Jesus to you? These Obama phones are wonderful. Except each Obama phone has a speaker size of this nail, maybe. And it's flat as my nail. And a few nails deep. You can place that anywhere. And when you call it, or you amplify from it, through it, it sounds like it's to the left of you, to the right of you, in front of you. Play a ringtone for yourself, or play an alarm. Do yourself a 1 minute or 3 minute egg timer. And if I go for a while, you don't know where the phone is. That's the hardest to pick up. Imagine having several of those here. Do you know what a mic looks like on a phone? It's a tiny little dot, half the size, a quarter size of this nail. It's my pinky. A quarter size. That can be placed anywhere. A shirt collar. And this is really, something from the 1960s or 70s. I mean, it's espionage. Oh my God, it's impossible. These are the 2020s. This is like the back of someone's hand who's in their mid-20s, 30s. They've had cell phones since they were kids. They dismantled cell phones, they put them together, they created monster cell phones, Frankenstein cell phones. This is all hat to them. Oh, it's impossible. Why you? Why? Why me? Because I'm a 62-year-old man, isolated thanks to them. Not much of family, not much of friends. Because of them, I had none. I don't know if the scam is. There's a life insurance policy out on me. Beneficiaries are them. I don't know how it's set up, some bogus son or bogus wife or whatever it is. That's the only reason somebody would be doing this mind game non-stop, 24/7, anytime I'm awake. They are here with me or wherever I go. They are in, well, of course, a cell phone, a backpack, a shirt, even a shirt button. I know it sounds preposterous or very, I don't know, I'm trying to think of these old spy movies, like, with Dean Martin or, Get Smart or whatever those old ones are. No, this is for real. You know how easy it is? You find an elderly gentleman or woman. You can tell they don't have family or friends because they don't go out anywhere. Holidays are home. Uh, wow, you get a life insurance policy for $100,000 on this woman. She's in her 80s. She dies. You collect your daughter, granddaughter, whoever it was that she left this policy for. Who's gonna Who's gonna challenge you at $100,000? No one. You have a couple of those. You have an income. You have a career. I'm just that. I'm not on meds. I don't take psychotropics. I don't have schizophrenia, PTSD, perfectly legit, upstairs. And I can figure these things out. What is the purpose? Why? What is the profit? What is the benefit of doing this? Bored crystal meth tweakers, for sure. But bored crystal meth tweakers that can use that boredom and tweaker whatever nonsense and turn it into a cash business. Really. I can turn this into a plot and sell it to HBO or Showtime. That's how real this plot is. Thank you.